Here, everybody. It's a whoops kind of afternoon. This isn't doing well. Come on in. I fell asleep. I still don't have anybody in here. Everybody's just waiting on me. I woke up at 5 after. I don't know. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I apologize. Hey, everybody, come on in. This just isn't looking right. Let me put it right here in the center. Yeah, that's a little better. You missed the morning show. It was a good show. I cried. Well, that's normal, but the song I played was really good, and I left my phone in the living room. So get on in here. Whoops. I fell asleep, y'all. I built a fire this afternoon, just a trash fire, but I put some wood on it so it caught up, and it was just a beautiful fire. And it was warm and snuggly. And the next thing I know, I am sound asleep, sitting in my chair with my arm propped up. Hey, Sage, did you get your? It's a napping kind of day. Yeah, it is. Did you get your fruitcake done? I can't imagine making a fruitcake. I've tried one time. I tried. Anyway, come on in. What y'all been doing? In Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Glad to catch you live. I don't always get the YouTube notifications, but I did just now. Sister Patty should be getting ready to travel. She was good to be on this morning. Fly Lady emergency. Need long candlesticks, tissue paper, grocery, Barnes and Noble for mom. I can't see what that little thing is for the Fly Lady emergency. Well, here's something y'all can do. Also, a belt. Look on your list. Like when Thanksgiving's over, if I need new candles for our candlesticks that we burn every Thanksgiving, they were something that Robert's dad had made. He was going to turn them into lamps, but he never did. And I put that on my list for the next year, and I get them ordered pretty soon, so that I have them and I don't have to think about it anymore. Tamara's finished her wrapping. This is good. It's a fire alarm emoji. Thanks. I couldn't see it. It's really small. I need a magnifying glass in here. I have one somewhere. I have flashlights everywhere, just everywhere. I have one in my bathroom because when the power goes out, the generator does not cover the bathroom light. It only covers our water, a freezer downstairs, our refrigerator and freezer upstairs, our microwave, our television, and all of that stuff, and the coffee maker. I did buy a flashlight and batteries yesterday. Those are great for emergency. They're great gifts too. Everybody needs a flashlight. Everybody needs a flashlight. My cat's been sleeping all day, and then I finally got her to eat something, and she threw it all up. So I don't know what's going on. It's lots of prep, but it will be in the oven tonight. Oh, that's good. Those pellet stoves are supposed to be good things. I bought a fire blanket for a couple of fire blankets for a couple of family members. Yeah, they got to be mounted where they can get them out and use them, especially in the kitchen. And some flashlights are so bright, the new ones with the LED lights. Hit it with my elbow. No, it's my power supply. My power supply. I'll put it back up here. We're good. It's all good. It's all good. I did find my magnifying glass. Now I can see the emojis, but I can't. It's so big. I wanted to give practical and non-clutter gifts. Flashlights are great gifts. Some of them are so bright they could blind people in the event that it was a break-in. And on my Pew Pew, I have one. I have two that are mine. One has a laser on it, so I could scare them to death and get their attention. A set of rechargeable candles. That's such a great idea. I have some battery operated candles, but rechargeable candles. I like that. One of the keys to cooking is never cook on high. That's my rule. I'll boil water on high, but I have to set a timer. Robert's been downstairs. I think he's been messing with the truck again. I'm gonna get off of here and go look for rechargeable candles too. I follow a young lady that is on the Greg Gutfeld show, Kat Tim. She's a comedian, but she's also written some books, and she's libertarian, and Robert likes her. And she has a 13-year-old cat that has a heart problem. The cat has more doctors than Cat does, and Cat's mother died a few years ago, and her father lives in Detroit, and her husband drives because nobody can sit with the cat, and because it's practically feral. So the husband drives them to Detroit, and it's just precious. And she was feuding with somebody on Twitter today that her husband was having to drive to Detroit. Yeah, it's Friday. Clean out your purses. Make sure your refrigerator's cleaned out from Wednesday. Just get it cleaned. Sage, you need to get a nap. Life is good. Seems like Christmas is almost over. And I've already written 2024 already. Just I wrote it when I did the new dance card for January. January 1st. Monday through Friday, I bless my home. Everybody having their own scotch tape is a good thing too, because you're not looking for it. Everybody's got their own. I have some in the living. I have some scotch tape in the silverware drawer, between the silverware drawer and the utensils that I use for serving things. And the scotch tape dispenser fits right there. Robert has some downstairs. Y'all are so good to follow along and help each other. I'll be doing a marathon tomorrow. I don't know who needs it, but I know some of you just want the company. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a marathon tomorrow. It'll probably run 4 or 5 hours for those that want it. I find I have to use scotch tape more often than to put it away for the year. Even children like scotch tape in their Christmas stockings. That's cute. So y'all, if you haven't filled your own stocking, be sure and do that. Go to the dollar store and get some stuff for your own stocking. Stuff like some nail polish. I got me some. I took it off the other night, but I'm gonna put it back on before Monday. Some glitter nail polish. It's just festive and not red. Just all glittery. I'm doing fine, Catherine. Thank you for asking. That's good, Sage. Oh, you put the feather duster in your stocking. How beautiful. Anyway, folks, I love you all. I keep losing my pedometer. Uh, I wore an iWatch for a while, and I just didn't like that thing. I wore it for the wrong reasons. So I took it off and haven't put it back on. Thanks, Hope. Well, y'all say a prayer for Sister Patty and Phil. They're getting ready to come home. I hope they stay in Nashville overnight. It's a late night. They get into Nashville. They couldn't fly out of. They could not fly out of Chattanooga. All the flights were booked. Y'all have done well Christmas shopping. I'm really proud of you. Robert, he's a tough person to travel with. One time we were on a plane and we were going to California. I think we were flying into Sacramento and going into San Francisco, but I think it was in San Francisco we were going. And he said, wouldn't it? We're in Cincinnati. And he said, wouldn't it be awful if the plane wouldn't start? And I'm getting ready to take a long winter's nap pretty much because it's not winter, it's spring. And I got my headphones on, noise canceling headphones, but I can still hear stuff. And he makes this sound like "Er, er, 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 er." And the next thing I know, the plane makes that sound. And they have to tow us back to the terminal to get us boosted off to get us on the flight. That was quite an experience. Then we get to San Francisco and we get on the rail, the monorail that's going to take us to car rental, at which point the monorail train stops. And every 5 seconds we hear, we know the train is stopped, and they had to bring another train alongside of us. And we had to walk a plank across an opening to get into the other monorail. That was not my happy time. Anyway, I'm just glad we survived. Oh no, we took that same plane to San Francisco. That was the same plane. But it's funny how Robert predicted it. He calls them the travel daemons, not demons, but daemons. Anyway, it was funny. He likes to tell the story. Sunny weather in Mississippi. Grand's playing outside shooting basketball. That's fun. Where are you in Mississippi, Hope? I'm Marla has walked the plank and survived the mutiny. Yeah. Clinton, Mississippi. We had a pastor that was from Clinton, Mississippi once upon a time. Anyway, folks, I've just been sitting here reading comments. He tells the story much better than I do. Maybe one day I'll get him to come in here and tell you about it. Well, y'all be good, kind, and sweet. I love you all so much, and I am thankful to have a purpose to my life and feel the responsibility. Remember during this Christmas season to share the joy, share the love, and show everybody who you are, a child of the Most High, the only living God. All the rest of them are made up gods. I will see you later. See you later. Merry Christmas.